At 10, a community on a mission to preserve its rich history. A redistricting plan could have hampered those efforts, but in the end, many believe the progress will continue. KPRC2's Brandon Walker is live with a closer look at what's at stake. Brandon.
And Keith, good evening to you from the African American Library at the Gregory School here in 4th Ward, Freedmanstown, which works to collect the history of Black Houston. Advocates here in this community say that by staying in District C, they're able to further preserve their history they're working so hard to do. In Houston's Freedmanstown, the streets are paved with history.
Freedmanstown is in my heart.
That's Zion Escobar, executive director of Houston's Freedmanstown Conservancy, which this month notched a victory in its ongoing push to preserve.
Oldest Black community in Houston.
Keep historic Freedmanstown in District C.
Residents urged Houston City Council to keep Freedmanstown where it is, District C. The push, a counterattack against plans to redistrict the community, moving it into adjacent District H.
Overpopulation in District C meant that something had to be shifted.
That's the what, but what's the why? This is a look at what was the proposed map. Freedmanstown is here, moved into blue, or District H, carved out of District C. But what for?
Our precinct happens to have 5,000 plus residents.
And that means something because District C as it stood was overcrowded. By law, the most populous district cannot have more than 10% additional residents than the smallest district. District H is among those smaller districts, having lost constituents and needed to expand in order to have a population on par with other districts.
You need to stop that because you're tearing up our brick street.
But residents of Freedmanstown say they came too far to move districts, having battled the city on wrongly removing bricks or pushing for increased historic status. Moving, they say, would have been a step back.
My assessment of kind of what we potentially could have lost is momentum, and representation.
Years of communication, Escobar says, with District C and improvement projects already in the pipeline.
You don't want to start over on something that's taken several years to get, right? We have this heritage district. We're in Houston's first heritage district. It took 5 to 7 years to get that ordinance done, to get that passed.
In the end, they won't have to start over. A victory in Freedmanstown. One advocate say took a long road to walk.
And so many people's histories and genealogies and family stories are tied up here in Freedmanstown.
Back here live, it took some compromise to get to that point, though. City Councilor Abby Kamen, who represents District C, had to give up 3 neighborhoods. That was part of that compromise. Advocates here in Freedmanstown say by staying in District C, they will continue on with projects they already have in the pipeline, including some they say we'll see announced beginning first thing of the year. We're live in 4th Ward. I'm Brandon Walker, KPRC 2 News.
Brandon,